It says it's up and running. Do I know for sure? No, I don't. All right. Checking the chat. Oh my. Do I have Paul? The guy I actually pushed back. I got to make it official. Got to do it. Here we go. All right. Welcome, Paul. Only one on there. Izzy's, what's up? Paul's the guy. Push this thing back an hour because he said he had to work and do his business, get back in time. That way he can get involved in this little live stream, trying to get all these people. Oh, Bertino. Oh, my Lord. Right on. Glad you guys are here, man. Haven't heard from you in a while, John. Very cool. Got the whole crew here. You know, please interact, get involved, give me stuff to talk about. I really didn't have much to jot down. I can talk about current events. I can do all kinds of stuff. Well, I'm going to get started here. Basically, I discussed with Ron, Jeff, and Paul about some bottles. I don't know how we got on the subject, maybe from the last live stream. It was, what did I break out, the 10-year? Well, it was the Russells, and then I grabbed a Eagle Road 10, and I go, you know what? I think I might just do a blind. I'm going to do 3 of them. It's going to be basically these bottles right here. It's going to be the Russells 10, Eagle Rare 10, McKenna 10, and Ron wanted me throwing a Baker 7. So that's what I did, Baker 7. So I got to see, and it's obviously it's a single blind. I don't know, you know, some people may know single, double. Double blind is that you have no idea in a flight what they are. And then you just kind of pick which, you know, you find out what, you know, the best is that you like the most, I should say. Hey, Mike, way to come in, man. Cool. Thanks. Got a few people going. Single blind, you know what there is. And you're just trying to see what you like. So what I'm going to do, I've already poured them, already mixed them up because I didn't want to do it while I'm doing this because I have a history of spilling bottles on the computer. But, you know, I got 4 of these babies here, you know, a Russell's, Eagle Rare, Baker's, and a Henry McKenna. And I guess I could just start going at it right now, start doing some tastings on these things. And kind of go from there. I don't know if Paul is still at work, but he's, you know, he lives in the hood that he works in, so it shouldn't take him that long to get home. So maybe he can do that. I don't know. What are you guys drinking? Paul, you shouldn't be, but Chris, what are you drinking right now? Got to have something to drink. Paul. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully it hurts a little bit, but when you get home, just, you know, if you have these bottles, Paul, just jump in and get a little taste, you know, and I got quite a bit here, so it's going to be a little while. So give me some entertainment, give me some things to talk about. And yeah, Paul, we all think you're doing the Lord's work, but I'm trying my best here to keep looking up because Jeff keeps texting me, hey, dude, you keep looking down. I know my computer's down here, but I got a screen up top. It's a small screen. It's, I don't know, you could probably catch just an edge of it right there in the picture. Right in here. It's, 5 by 12 and a half or 12. So what happens is, you know, I've been battling with another screen. I finally just gave up. Had to get a different one, sent it back. And what was cool about with the Amazon thing, they gave me an option. They go, hey, look, you can send it back. We'll send you back another one. I'm like, well, he goes, or you can get in contact. We'll do it this way through Amazon, contact the seller. And then, so I'm chatting with the seller. He goes, all right, Kate, can you send it back so we could do an RD on that thing and see what's going wrong with it? And so they actually sent me another one of the same thing, and it had the same issues. And, and needless to say, I sent it back to China. So, I been texting this guy, and he finally, not texting, but emailing him back and forth. It was just a big pain in the ass. And I finally told him, hey, dude, your product sucks. So I did a return on the second one I got through Amazon and got a different one. And this one works great. No, it was getting the lines in it. It was just bad construction. It was just bad. Well, no, it's right now. No, it's 5:08 here. So my clock is doing just fine. Is he Sazerac? Right. You know what? It's funny. I walked in the liquor store and they had Sazerac. It was like a barrel pick. And I'm like, well, I got a Sazerac somewhere. I still got stuff in the bins that I, when we moved. And it's in there somewhere. And Sazerac's actually pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Well, Jeff, I got Dennis. Good to have you in here. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and do that too. Thanks, Dennis, for reminding me. The chat's going to be on YouTube, but I am also streaming over to Twitch as well. So it'll be there, but you can, if you go on the, chat there, you're not going to be able to talk here. So stick with us here. That way we can get the stuff going. Red breast single. Nice. Well, good. We got the red breast. We got, yeah, you're getting, so with the monitor thing, it was a thorn in my side. I don't know why there we go. I don't know why I started to lose focus there, but it was a thorn in my side. Figured I'd explain it. That's the way it is. I got time. I got to flap my gums. I got to talk. How'd you like the new sweatshirt I got? Got the old outlaw thing. So I'm just going to go from left to right. So basically your guys is right to left for me, but it doesn't matter. It's all like ABCD, self-made little thing I made. Had a couple of these things just sitting in a drawer and figured I'd have some good 2x4s and drilled 2-inch holes. It worked great. You can buy, it's probably a fifth of the cost of what you can buy in a store, something fancy like that. Okay, so Ron's got the whole lineup going. Jeff, do you have the whole thing going too as well? Okay, you're starting with the Russells. Well, I'm just doing, if you can do a blind, do a blind. But if you want to just kind of just run it the way you want, that's cool too. You're getting a taste. See, basically you're trying to see which is better, and they're all pretty comparable. And I think maybe the Bakers might stand out a little more than the others. So I'm just going to get started. I'm going to do it the regular Glencairns, not like my jars that I normally do, but these things. Oh, this is going to be one of those things where I'm just going to keep. I'm just going to be drinking, and it's going to be a rough night. Let's go. Here we go. Yeah, first one of the day. A little hard. Got to get my palates, back at it. No. It's a Dennis. Look at the shirt. I don't know. Do you not see the hair that's on there? Am I not getting what they call Trump? This is it. He's the outlaw. Oh, God. The kid. My boy. Yeah. Well, that's a Trump hair piece that's on the Outlaw shirt. So, yeah. Oh, okay. Wow. All right. Hope I don't know how many people are in the car with you there, Mike. Hopefully, the kids, all the kids can drive, so put them up there, sit in the back seat, have them do the cocktails, for you. Yeah, no, I'm glad I have a face for radio. That stuff works. So the all these lineups, if you look, the Russells, if you're going to go down price wise, Russell's 45, $50, Eagle Rare 40, 45. The expensive, what not expensive, but the ones that are kind of expensive, which I found out, I went and bought a brand new bottle of Henry McKenna, but because I couldn't find one, I knew I had one, tore apart some bins, found it. Luckily, it was on the top bin. 65 bucks. I didn't know they went up that high, but I guess they are. And the Baker 7's about $68. So on price wise. So I'm going to try the second one. So I'm just going to keep going back and forth here, talking. No. I brought up the blinds. Yeah, no, I didn't put it out. I just kind of threw it out to Ron, Jeff, and Paul that I'd just kind of do a blind. Just tell me what you like better. That's the whole point. Out of all these bottles that you have up here, they're reasonably priced. And, some areas get more of one than the other. And I found out that the Henry McKenna is an allocated item based on the liquor store that I go to, which, I'm a little bummed. That 54. Okay. So here it was 65 bucks. And the Baker's 49 at Total Wine. Baker's. All right, well, that's a good deal at Total Wine if it's 49 bucks at Total Wine. But, I've seen them between 60 and 70 bucks for the Bakers. So it's a little more expensive, but maybe you're paying for that extra proof there. It's that 7 proof point there. Okay, whatever this one in 3. I love the nose. You get a lot of honey on that thing. I should take notes on what I like, but I'm just going to keep going up and down the blind here. All right. Yeah, no, Ron gets the best deals everywhere. I like it when he throws it up. And speaking of which, I text you guys on the group chat. It didn't go through. I don't know what happened. So that or you guys just didn't feel like responding, but it didn't go through. I didn't get anything back. So it's got to be where I'm at. So, yeah, no, you can swing by here anytime you want, Ron. Just let me know. I'll get some good food cooking, barbecue, stuff like that. Maybe smoke. If you're really hungry, I'll do a brisket. It's up to you. 15. Hey, Sean H., glad to have you in here, man. Yeah, no, we might be surpassing CNN pretty soon. Yeah. Oh, hey, that Wild Turkey, the 70th edition, that is really good. I actually went out and bought an extra one and just saved it. It is that good because I've finished that a while back. Well worth it. It's good. So hopefully they come out with something, similar. I think they got a 10, maybe I could be wrong. Just looking. Something caught my eye. Something about a Wild Turkey. Yeah, no, the more we have in the chat, the better. And I think, I don't know if we could probably surpass CNN. Yeah, the 70th anniversary, that wild turkey, I really liked it. It was really tasty. I with the Russells, I'm sure they got the first pick on the barrels. They got, it's the way they do it. Hey, the next time I head out to Kentucky, I really would like to go to Wild Turkey, Buffalo Trace, but I heard that's, pretty hard to get into because it's pretty packed because everybody loves Buffalo Trace. Everybody, I don't know why, but they do. But Wild Turkey, I heard the group chat talking about going out there and they threw out Buffalo Trace. But if you can, I'd like to go see Wild Turkey. That'd be fun. Oh, all right. We got a little dispute there. A little Wild Turkey rare breed is better than the 70. It's been a while that I've had the rare breed. I know I have one. It's in the garage in the bins, but I would say I'd have to revisit it maybe for the next one. I'll find my rare breed and break it out. No, I'd have to break open the 70th again. So, from what I can recall, I think the 70th anniversary stood out a little bit more. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, we got 17 watching. That's what we need. You need all the people we want. And we got Mike driving around. I don't know where he's driving to, but what he should be doing with him and the missus sitting in the back seat while the kids are driving, drinking and watching and listening. So, we'll see. I'll see what I could do. I got that 70th anniversary somewhere. I put it in a bin because I think I came home with a few too many bottles and didn't want to get the earful. So I think I dropped a couple in a bin just so I walked in with only one or two instead of like 6. So just to avoid problems, Yeah. No, everyone's got their own thing. I see. I'm really interested. I end up getting a lot of those Penelopes, and I want to get into that. I got a few things coming up towards the end of the month, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get another live stream in 2 weeks. I might. I'll try, but if not, it'll be 4 weeks out. But the Jeez, I forgot. It just came. Oh, the Penelopes. I got a bunch of different Penelopes, and I got to record a couple things. I'm going to actually do a review. I'm going to just do a real quick one on the Russell's 10 because I've already done it, way back when, and I've done the no, and then I have to do the I don't know why the Taylor Straight Rye. I don't know why I was thinking people crapped on that bottle. But, I looked at a couple of reviewers, there was a couple, but, for the most part, I guess that thing is very hard to get. And I did not know how hard it was to get, so it's a great bottle for $80. I'd pay $100 for it, but don't, whatever you do, don't pay $300 for that thing. It's not worth it. No bottle's worth it because they're just, these liquor stores try and rip you off. Yeah. Well, I got to buy all this Fireball crap just so I can get a couple of these things. Like Jeff said, he mentioned it. I think they're full of shit. I think they just tell us that. So, but you'd think that with the expansion of Buffalo Trace, I don't know how long, but 4 or 5 years ago they did that expansion. You'd think they'd start pumping more out, but I don't know. I think what they did is they created a market, a demand situation by not releasing, certain amount of bottles, because, and plus at the beginning of the year, I've noticed that you're not really getting all these great bottles coming out towards the end of the year, September-ish, August, you're going to start getting some of these cool bottles out. I end up getting a couple real cool bottles toward the end of the year and things like that. Oh, okay. All right. Well, it's kind of like a Blue Note. They actually end up getting a bunch of barrels that were left outside from. I'm trying to think of who. I want to say it was Barton's. I could be wrong. The Rick House fell. A lot of barrels busted, but the ones that they were able to salvage, Blue Note did it, and they made some good bottles. The Blue Notes stuff. So I thought that was a cool little story. But it's aged in the middle of, I don't know, the summer or whatever, while these barrels are sitting out there. So maybe that just kind of created a thing, or it was just a story to get people to buy the stuff. Don't know. All right. So Buffalo Chase had some issues. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I heard something about that. You know, something went on over there. Uh, uh, well, what's good about the St. Patrick's Day? I don't think I will be. Let me see. Let me see if I can get a commitment in here. Um, yeah, no, I got the. Let me just check the dates here real quick. See what I got. Yeah, yeah, that's not. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that. Won't be able to. So yeah, I'm guessing probably the next live stream will probably be the beginning of April-ish. So that's all I could do. I got stuff I got to do, and that's the way it works. Yeah, Redwood Empire, I really like their stuff. Their base bottles, with the Pipe Dream, Lost Monarch, Emerald Giant, those. And I'm trying to think. There's one more. Um, they're I think they're out of California, and these guys have made it just their base stuff just tastes great, and then they come out with the other ones, that little more expensive stuff, and they're even just as good if not better, and they just keep producing great stuff for a smaller distillery that they are. Yeah, no, I had to check. St. Patrick's Day won't be able to do it, but what I think Trump just signed a executive order that March is Irish month. Can't beat that. So the liquor stores and distilleries are happy with that. Because instead of one day of major drinking, you got 30 days of drinking. There you go, the whole month. Sonoma, yeah. What you got? You've already ranked them. All right, McKenna, Eagle Rare, Bakers, and Russells. Okay, well, I don't even know what these things are yet, so I'm not even going to look. I'm just going to keep drinking. I'm starting, you know, back down the other way on these. I know. Hey, see, you guys sit there, twiddle your thumbs, do your thing, just talk all the shit you want. But I'm working. I'm monitoring. I'm doing it all. So it's not easy, juggling all these things. What I should do, I'm, I'm going to go down one way, the other way, and then I'm going to start sorting them out how I like. And then I'm going to try and guess them. And I'm probably going to get them all wrong because I've done that before and it's just how it works, you know. Oh, John, nice to have you in here, man. Yeah, Grizzly Beast, man. It's a great bottle. And I ended up getting a weeded one. I can't remember what the name is. I got, when I got raped up in Washington, with the taxes and everything, it was one of those bottles that I saw and I said, I got to get it. It's Redwood Empire. I haven't seen it before. And yeah. Shabui? Is that what it is, Jeff? Shabui 15. Okay. Yeah, no, it's good to see all these guys, all you guys in here. Okay. Yeah, it's the weeded. Titan, that's it. Yeah, that's what I got. I end up getting the Titan. It's a weeded. Haven't opened it up yet. Haven't had a chance. It's, I'm kind of torn between breaking them open and then, I got to do my, shorts and I got to videotape it. And I'd rather at least do the shorts with it completely sealed. It's kind of, doesn't look right having a half empty bottle with, taking videos and stuff like that, and I have fun. I have fun making the shorts, getting images, trying to get stuff like that, because it's not as easy everybody thinks. I know Jeff does a lot of camera work. For every one picture that ends up kicking ass, you end up, throwing away 100 of them, probably even more than that. So it's hard. For Japanese, okay, Shibui 15. I think I've seen that. Is that thing going for like $120, $130 ish? I'm not sure. The Shibui. Hopefully, I'm saying it right. I don't need to call Dennis and get my on the phone, straighten me out. All right. I'm gonna go. I've gotten almost all the way. Let's see, that one's good. That one's soft. And yeah, you know what? You guys give me a hard time with this, screwing up Japanese words, but I said Mitsunara properly the last live stream, and I was right, 100% Mitsunara. Shibui, I'm guessing Shibui is probably the proper way of doing it, but I don't know why that thing isn't freaking out with the focus. I don't know, maybe because my eye's not in there. That's probably why it's not grabbing my eye. The last one I had, I can't remember what the name of it was. It was a smaller, like almost like a square bottle. It was good. I guess, with the Japanese, it's mostly like a rice type whiskeys, but they taste good, but I haven't had that in such a long time. And I even actually, I ventured out, bought a Scotch, and I bought a Irish whiskey, Tellings, I believe, Irish whiskey. It was okay. It was okay, but the Scotch, the peat just kills me. And it's a rough time with it. It's tough. December 7th. Yeah, no, I don't think, yeah. What's funny is that you say that. Yeah, December 7th. That stuff isn't taught, in Japan. Just letting you know. Just letting you know, because lived with a Japanese girl, Dennis's wife. She had no clue. And, we kind of kept it quiet. Didn't think we needed to say anything. Shibui. Yeah, I don't know. Is it a country singer? Too many beers. John, you drinking beers or you drinking whiskey? Got to drink whiskey. All right. I've got my thing narrowed down to my favorites. All right. I got two. I'm going to have to taste down, and then I'm going to that. I got to go head to head, and then one, just kind of see one. I don't know what that is. Yeah, this is tough. This is very tough. Yeah, I'm just trying to guess this, narrow these things down. I'm gonna take a sip of water just so I can clear the palate just a little bit. Montucky. No, I haven't had that beer yet. No. I don't think I've had that. Montucky. Yep. Oh, man. Yeah, so when I went down to the liquor store, Ron met the lady, but she's gone, the nice one, and then you got the mean one. You got to kind of have to be kind, but you don't know what kind of mood she's in, this and that. And she tells me, she goes, "Hey, you can only get one allocated bottle." I'm like, "What do you mean one allocated bottle?" I didn't know. She goes, "No, this, they said that you could only buy one allocated bottle per day." I'm like, that doesn't make sense. It'd be okay if you can get different allocated bottles. So I don't know what they call allocated, whatever, Montucky. Oh, well, if I had the Montucky up it there, I don't remember. I was drinking, so it don't matter. All right, I got this narrowed down to two of my favorites. So yeah, each one screwing me up each time. Yeah. So, Stephanie finally got her out of the house. She's doing good with her procedure, got her moving around. Nothing's really changed. She's, still sleeps 13, 14 hours a day, but, nothing crazy. So she's doing good. I had to get her out of the house, move her around. She's like, "Yeah, let's go walk up in the hills." And this, I'm like, how about you just walk, maybe a mile and a half, 2 miles, flat land, get you going because you're going to be sore tomorrow because you've been kind of laid up for a few days. Oh, yeah. No, Dennis, nothing wrong with buying whiskeys. Because you got to remember, say, if you like wine, beer, stuff like that, it goes pretty quick, low in proof. With the whiskeys, you can pour a small glass, something this small, and it's going to last you for a long time. So you just know what to buy. Don't buy crap. You're going to be miserable. None of that Jack Daniels honey or, the flavored crazy stuff. All right. I think I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Do I need to guess? Yeah, I need to guess because I need to guess what these are, and then I already got my favorite. I'm going to put them in the order 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Got them in order 1 to 4. My favorites here. And if I had to guess my number one pick, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. The number one that I pick was Eagle Rare. So then we'll kind of know from there. So we'll see what this is. Holy shit. McKenna. I picked McKenna as number one. I'm trying to look through the chat here. What did Ron put? Oh, no. What did Ron put for his? I'm looking back on the chat. McKenna won, Eagle Rare, and then Baker's Russells. All right. So I got McKenna number one. So McKenna right here turned out to be number one. That's probably why it's got a $65 price tag up here. So I took a jig. Oh, I don't know if I told you, I got the other channel that's going on. The Matthew Scott Project is just getting started. It's a little rough. It's about pretty much anything and everything. This is about bourbons, whiskey drinking, all kinds of stuff. I did a short revealing of a half-face blade knife, and it's pretty cool. It's a fixed blade knife. Well worth it if you guys can, go to their website. But this baby, it's, come on, focus. Focus in. Let me get my face behind it. There we go. Yeah. Great knife. It's actually pretty good being concealed, everything like that, the clips and everything and the sheath. Well worth it. So I got McKenna number 1. Number 2, I'm going to go McKenna, and then I'm going to go Eagle Rare. Going Eagle Rare. Yes, I am a wild turkey person. I love Russell, so. Not checking yet. That's Eagle Rare. Eagle Rare it is. Got it. Because you get that Eagle Rare thing on the finish is like the honey, a little bit tobacco and leather on there. Eagle Rare. So I guess that one right. Now for my third pick. And my third one is going to be, I'm going to say Baker 7. Baker 7, and obviously the last one is going to be my Russells. So my Russells came in last. So Eagle Rare number 2. Yeah, Eagle Rare number 2. Baker 7 number 3, and number 1 was McKenna. I don't know. I think I did this has got to be at least by now, at least a year and a half ago, that it was, I think McKenna came in first there too. I don't know why. For some reason, I did something like this, similar, and McKenna came, number 1 again. So my last place, Russell's. I like Russell's. Russell's Wild Turkey. It's just me. That's just me. Yeah, I did say sheath. What's wrong with that? Was I not supposed to say sheath? Whiskey and porn. Yeah, no, you can do whiskey and porn too. If that works for you, get that thing to work. Yeah, so with these bottles here, just did a lineup. I'm going to go, it was McKenna, Eagle Rare, Baker's, and then Russell's. My Russell's, my Wild Turkey products, yeah, they didn't fare for too well. Came in last. So that's it. I'm done. I'm going to go log off. You guys are being mean, making fun of me, as you should. But no, I'm back in it. No, I'll play. Yeah, no, all 4 of these things are all great, but it's splitting hairs because they're all bourbon whiskeys and they're all kind of roughly tasting pretty much the same. If I threw in a rye, if I threw in a single malt and stuff like that, that would give you that range of flavor notes that would, you could tell the difference. Yeah. Video bum fights. Yeah, no, bum fights is always fun. Jeff sends me some of these things on Instagram of these people just eating shit, crashing, doing their thing. I've never laughed so hard in my life, and it's because we kind of experienced a little bit of it. But some of these guys, anything that you're going to say that, hey, hold my beer, or hey, watch this, it's going to be bad. it's going to turn out to be something spectacular, because one, you don't do that. Two, it's like learning how to, paraglide or whatever without ever doing it. You just don't do it. You got to do, baby steps to get to wherever you do. Bad things happen. Yeah, no, I got a lot of honey on the McKenna. I did. Yeah, you get a lot of honey on there. But see, this bottle is 2020. The bottle that it's already been open, it's been open for a while. It's been open probably 2 years, three, almost three. And I just bought another one. So the way they kind of tell you, it's barreled, the barreled year, which is 11, and the new one is 13. So I'm guessing it's 2 years it's been open. So it's going to be soft. It's going to be sweet. You got to open these things up to get the flavors, because as soon as you crack it open, it's going to be a bit harsh. So let the thing air out. You'll get the true flavors of what it's supposed to be. So yeah, Chris, he texted me a couple days ago. Got a chance to do some tasting at, with the Michter's. And he had the distiller do it. So how'd that turn out? Which one did you like? Out of all the four, because it looked like on the card that you had with the glasses, it was the the Michter's regular bourbon. You had the sour mash rye, and American. Which one do you like out of all those? Because they're all good, and those are their baseline bottles that you had. Oh yeah. He's expanding his brand. I'm in double digits. I don't know what you're talking about. Double digits what? Because, I'm just wondering. Let me see what Jeff's got. Jeff gave me a photo of something. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is the bottle. Let me see if I can get this thing spread open so you guys can see. This is the Weighted Screaming Titan. See if I can get that thing. I ended up picking that thing up. One, Redwood Empire's got the best labels on bottles. Two, I'm just wondering what it tastes like. So I'm going to do the review. I'm going to do the shorts. I'm going to do all that stuff. So with all you guys out there, please subscribe. I'm sure all you guys do subscribe. It's an algorithm that I've been fighting with, YouTube, trying to figure out. And I don't know how they actually do it based on comments, likes, stuff like that. If you watch a video, watch it, but hit the like button. But in addition, just throw something in the comment, because I don't know if that has something to do with the type of algorithm that they kind of go, hey, these people are, interested, saying comments and stuff like that. We're going to put it more on the main feed. This is the battle I've been having forever. Because for me to be monetized, oh yeah, sponsor wise, I got to, throw out the sponsor on this. It's me. I'm the sponsor. But for me to even try and be monetized, which I don't know if I'm even going to do it. Who knows? I'm not even there, not even close. I got to have 3,000 hours per year, over 500 subscribers and stuff like that. And right now, I'm not doing great. But, I'd rather work for this thing. But what am I at? 349. I'm almost at 350. You got to call somebody to be able to go, hey, can you subscribe this poor motherfucker? Because he needs all the help he can get. No. Okay, it's Calumet. Okay, I don't have a Calumet. I really don't. I don't. I've tasted those things. I don't know, probably at Jeff's house. The higher in the age, it's going to give you a little more oaky because it's been sitting in the barrel a little longer. So I'm just grabbing whatever here. Bigger 7. I don't know if you can hear the missus on the mic there, yapping on the phone. But she's talking. Old Barstown. Okay. Send me a picture of that old Bardstown 101 proof. I don't know which one that is. Yeah, send me a picture of that one, Jeff, because I'm not sure. So Jeff's sitting there going, I don't want to get up. That's the closest one. I got it. Hey, there was a fight last night. I don't know who was fighting. How was the fights? I don't know. Any big names that, went at it? Oh, man. The only thing I got on fights. Oh, let me kind of mess around here a little bit. I got to move something here. So anytime I get a chance to recommend something to Stephanie, for those who don't know, Stephanie's my wife, it's always in a roundabout way, it's back talk, but there's a point where, there was a time where she's outside, she lit a fire and it's nothing but smoke. So she's out there having a cocktail, just getting hammered with smoke. And I'm like, what'd you do? Let me see here, Jeff. Sorry. Old Bardstown. You know what, Jeff? I've seen these things. How is it? I've seen them out there. Come on. I've seen them out there. I'm not sure. I know the name Old Bardstown, but anyway, so she's out there and it's just smoking. And I told her, and I go, hey, look, what'd you do? So she put a starting log on a regular log. It's one of those, silver fire pit things, it's on our deck. And it's just smoking. She goes, oh, no, I just put the starter log right on top. I go, you can't do that. You got to put the starter log below it so it can burn up into the regular wood so then you won't have smoke. And no, I'm doing it right. I'm like, you want me to show you? So I end up switching them around, zero smoke. And this is the only thing that showed how I feel. All right, there you go. You guys might get a kick out of it. That's how I feel. Because I am wrong. I would say 98% of the time, but actually being correct at least every single time. So, but I guess that's just normal. I get a little brown sugar on the Baker 7, but I get more of like a peanut type. Now, it's not like a peanut, like a peanut butter type taste. It's more like a light peanut flavor type on there for the Baker 7. But that's Jim Beam. Jim Beam's, they got that specific thing. Just like Wild Turkey, you get a lot of cinnamon. Just like Buffalo Trace, you get a lot of the leather. You get the tobacco on there for the Buffalo Trace. A little bit of that honey, but it's I take notes on stuff of what I get, because I do a little bit of research. But, like the Eagle Rare, shit, I don't even know which Eagle Rare is. I think Eagle Rare came in second here. I take a note to get like an orange type honey on there. Yeah, and you get a little bit of that, the honey, the brown sugar on the Eagle Rare. So with and you get, as it kind of moves back in the palate, you're getting that, tobacco on the leather. I call it it's almost like a bubblegum flavor to it, but almost not really, but I call it the Buffalo Trace leather and oak, Yeah. But with the Bakers, where are we at? I know you're in here. The Bakers, you get the, you're always in all these things, you're going to get the vanilla, the caramels and stuff like that. But like with the Bakers, the Jim Beam is, notorious for like a a nuttiness flavor to it. I think I gave that number 3. Yep, number 3. But I think also with the, you get like a little nutty type flavor, but you're getting, rye, but which is, I think Jim Beam's got a little more rye to what they do. Their mash bill, because they're like the Baker's 7 mash bill. I think they're all pretty much the same. They just kind of where they placed it in the warehouse and where it sits and stuff like that. Their mash bill is 77 corn, 13 rye, and 10 malt and barley. And it's the one I have was a 7.2 year bottle. But on the finish there, you're getting the oak and you're getting vanilla, and then you're getting that Jim Beam type nuttiness. It's kind of like it's not like it stands out, but it's like a background that you kind of, it's a cushion. That's that beer. Yeah. So that's how I kind of see it with the Jim Beam. You get that little bit of that nuttiness in there. But, overall winner is the Henry McKenna. Frey Ranch. Frey Ranch is great. And they're in Nevada, I think. I think you drive by their land or whatever where they grow the corn and things like that. I think it's in Nevada. It's by an Air Force base. I can't think of the name in Nevada. Yeah. It's just every bottle's got a little bit different stuff to it. With the even the E.H. Taylor, it was, the straight rye. It was completely different. And that's why I said a little bit earlier in this thing, it was way different than what I expected. And a lot of people don't enjoy ryes. I don't know why. I think ryes give you a little more of a range of flavors and things like that you can, get. With bourbon whiskey, you're always going to get the vanillas, you're always going to get the caramels, you're going to get some honey, but you're going to get the oaks. It's kind of consistent, but it's very slight variations in those flavors on each bottle and things like that. But with the ryes, they really go outside the parameters of that to give you, the pears, the orange, the apricots, things like that, to exceed just the bourbon whiskeys that we normally like and taste. Now, that's just me. Oh, no, I got your, well, if you want me to reach over and look at the text, Paul, he jumped in here. Izzy. Oh, yeah, Kelly, you meant Izzy's working the, come on, Calumet 10? Yeah, that's my baby. And oh, he went with Paul made it home from work. Thank goodness. The holiday soft red Rick House proof. This is what he is working. And the holiday's a great bottle. We actually, me, Chris, and Jeff, end up going to I can't remember what the name of it was, something whiskey get together, whatever. And Holiday was there, and they had, it was great. They even had like a dairy type one that was very good too. I don't know. I don't know if it was like, I can't remember because we went from one booth to the next and just kept drinking and drinking and drinking. And it was a mess. Yeah. All right. Looking at some of these things we got here. Frank August. Frank August great. All the Frank August that I've had, you know, the single barrel, the small batch, Mid Sonora, Jeff had another one, all great. I think they came out with another one. I think they have a rye, I'm guessing. And it was, you know, I think that it's the people there know how to blend their stuff. They make great things. You know, Frank August, and it's the coolest bottle on earth. It's great. It's got a heavy top, probably about 2 pounds, and it's a great decanter. Great. Let's see what the chat has. Hmm. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to, I got a lot going on here. You guys are yapping away, doing a great job. Keep talking shit. I love it. I love it. You know, is there any bottles out there that you guys can recommend that I can maybe get? I don't know if it's a budget thing or a try and find stuff. It's tough to find these type of bottles. It's nice. I try to order stuff through Sealbox, and they basically told me to go pound sand because they don't deliver to me because I'm basically in a controlled state. Up here, it's controlled. It's ABC controlled liquor stuff. I can't get that stuff delivered here, but I'm still waiting for Paul to send me the Willet, the weeded Willet, I believe. Haven't got it yet. Been looking in the mail, checking every single day. Haven't got it. I'll do a review, but I know it's going to be good. But based on that price, I think isn't that like a $250, $300 bottle of weeded Willet? I know it's going to be good, but is it worth the price? That's what I want to know. Whiskey of the World. Yes, 100%. Whiskey of the World. We actually had a good time. I think I got a box of glasses because me and Chris kept going out to the bathroom. He kept walking in and goes, look what I got. I'm like, where'd you get that? No, they're at the table. I think I got probably about 10 glasses from that thing. We paid to get in. Figured we should get a couple glasses. Rick House proof. Oh, yeah. No, Rick House proof. It's basically what you get out of, I think I got one right here. See, that's one thing about what I love about Holiday. They tell you everything. I think they're out of Missouri. With this Rick House proof, they tell you exactly everything, where it came from, where the blend is, everything like that. So with that, the Rick House proof, it's hot. 120.1 proof, aged 6 years in new charred oak barrels. So they pull a certain percent of whatever out of certain levels and where it's at in the Rick House. And the Rick House is, what I'm guessing is once they blend all these things together, they do their little tester. And that's basically what the proof is going to be. Ends up being that. Because a lot of times they water it down. Like, you can't be perfect. Putting it in a barrel in a warehouse, let it sit and go, it's going to be about 100% proof. What they do is they water it down to get it to a specific proof. Like barrel proof, Rick House proof. So they're pulling all these barrels, pouring them, then they check the proof, and that's what you get. So hopefully I answered that question. It could be that.
What? I don't sleep 13 or 14 hours a day.
All right. Well, please I'm working.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
I'm working.
Is there a problem? We have search warrants at 0400?
Okay.
I'm just wondering.
Close the door.
All right. I'm retired. Leave me alone.
I'm working. All right. So you guys all heard it. Yeah. That's what I live with. Yeah. I knew it was going to come around and get me because, the whole loop, of me getting it. Yeah. So, yeah, you heard it come in. So there's the delay. So me hearing this, and by the time you guys get this, I'm guessing it's probably about 20 seconds. So I'm waiting for the comments just to come through. The missus has spoken. Well, I want to know who ratted me out. That's what's wrong about this whole chat. You guys, someone did it, and I'm guessing Shannon. That's what I'm guessing. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she's watching. Who knows? Maybe my daughter. Yeah, I don't know. I get ratted out all the time. I've learned not to tell my daughter any of them that, I bought a new gun or whatever, because I just, it gets back and I'm in the doghouse. Oh yeah, no. And, yeah, exactly. It was good to hear from her. And I heard her, walking down the hall. I'm like, dude, what the fuck's she doing? She opens up the door. I'm like, shut the fucking door. I'm working. I need to get a light on there, on air. That means don't come in. But yeah, she got me. Yeah, it's a marketing thing. I would say it's a marketing thing. Yeah, it's cool. But if the holiday, anything holiday is made, I thought, everything that I've had has been good. Very good. Yeah. Well, I know, Dennis, you're not doing it. Dennis is not your fault, Yeah. We I raised my, girls to be mean, but respectful and everything like that, to be independent, all that stuff. But man, it comes back and bites you in the ass. You're trying to do the right thing, make them tough, do all this stuff. Good God. And I'm trying to listen at the same time on who she's talking to. But she does sleep 13 hours a day. Yep. I can't do it. If I can get 3 hours straight, that's great. 4 hours is a gym. It's just me. It's always been like that. But that baby, she sleeps like it's no one's business. Yeah. Yeah. Tell Kelly I love her. Yeah. Team staff. Yeah. It's that yin and yang, that, balance of getting shit and, living with it. It creates a lot of Whiskey World. Yeah, I know. Frey Ranch. We got all kind. God damn, you guys have been drinking like it's no one's business. All right, Jeff's working a Frey Ranch straight bourbon whiskey, 130. God damn, that's hot. All right, this is what Jeff is working on right now. Let me get that baby's warm. 130. That's close to hazard. That's what they call it. Hazardous material. Yeah, it's this is her, she's in there drinking. She's going to be, it's a crapshoot. Be happy, angry, whatever. Just thank God. I end up, yesterday I ended up smoking a couple of tri-tips, got some leftovers. Day before did some hamburgers, which on the Komodo Joe, I'll tell you that Komodo Joe is great. It's kind of like the green egg, but Komodo Joe. Yeah, those hamburgers are great. Homemade hamburgers. So, she ain't cooking today. So I'm basically getting leftovers. And then when I get in town, when I get service, because it's Ron's phone, because I'm blaming Ron's phone because it's a Google Android product. They put on all these cool dishes, and by the time I get to it, it's 2 days later, a day later, and I'm like, I can't do anything with it. You know, I can't even comment. I go, hey, it looks great. You know, wish I could have thrown out what I had, but it's I got plenty of food, leftovers. I'll be okay. She ain't cooking. No. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's it's always interesting in this house. Sometimes you beg for quiet and you don't get it. It's more of you got to get outside. And unfortunately right now the fish are not biting. Been out there actually right before this, threw a couple cast out there. Didn't catch anything. And I expected it. So we got some, the ice melted, finally broke away, and then it's nothing biting. So kind of hoping maybe in a couple months they're looking for food. We'll see. I know there's fish out there. They just don't like what I'm throwing out at them. Finished the Eagle Rare. I only got a couple sips left on these things, so I'm just going through the comments here. Proud today that. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not my phone. I turned something else on. See, what's funny is Stephanie's like, "Oh yeah, I get all these guys' texts, this and that," but I paired up her phone and my phone exactly, and did exactly all the switches over whatever that she had. Still nothing. I don't know if it's Starlink going, yeah, no, we don't trust Ron's phone is from whatever. I just don't get it. I don't get it. So I'm just ripping through this stuff. I'm getting ripped. But yeah, no, I'd love to. Maybe I heard you guys talking about maybe getting out there in the fall. I'd like to go. I think it'd be great. The time up here that I'm going to try and stay here is late April to early September, because that's the best time. Things are starting to warm up. Things are, the snow's melting. I like to stay up here, but it for me to get out of here and not take advantage of the great weather, outside those times, I'll do it. I'll go out there. Maybe we could bring Mike along, go see a few people out there. So I don't know. What else you guys want to talk about? You guys already see that I get a hard time regardless. I don't know. Oh, we're down to 5. Yeah, I know with the live streams, it's tough. It's hard. You got to keep people involved. People got stuff going on. People, in today's Sunday, so people got to get ready for work, things like that. But I'm going to start wrapping this thing up. We've been going for an hour and 10 minutes, roughly. So anything else you guys need me to do? Like I said, I'm not going to be able to do it in 2 weeks. I'm going to push it back. I'm going to try and do it in a month. But I'll try and get some content out, you guys, and hopefully you guys join in. I have a good time. Maybe I can come up with a few things. I take notes. I write things down. If you guys throw some things out there. Well, no, I am I'm trying to get, unfortunately with this screen, it smashes everything down. So I got to look down. I'm sorry. Got to do it. I don't know why I got a screen. I could probably send it back. I'll be okay. No, I'm just trying to catch up on this stuff. I know Paul just came home. I moved it back. Daylight savings, the way you can still see a little bit up top here with, it's still light out. It's 6, which is nice. I like it. And the whole point of the daylight savings was World War One. You know, they needed to use less fuel, so at night it was lighter, longer, less fuel used for producing lights and things like that. Implemented again in World War II. And then if you guys can answer in the chat, what are the 2 states that don't do it? I don't know. Let me know. I'm going to wait 20 seconds because it takes that while for it to get out. All right. Well, tell Shannon I'm very sorry. Someone did. I might just go and I'll, when I'm all done, I'll ask her and see. I'll let you know. Old granddad. Old granddad's good for like a 20 to 18, 20. Hawaii and Arizona. There you go. Good job, Dennis. Arizona for sure. I didn't know Hawaii until I looked it up. Hawaii. Only ones that don't set their clocks. Nowadays, you don't need it. You don't need to do the daylight savings. But, yeah, it's a tradition. Yeah. So, if you guys ain't got anything else, I'm going to go and jump off here, call it quits. I'm an hour and 15 minutes in. So, hey, like, subscribe. Anyone that joins in, tell a friend, leave a comment, hit the like button, do all that stuff. Change up the algorithm. I don't know what YouTube's up to, but they do what they do. If you want to watch it, it's on Twitch. But the chat right now, because Twitch only does live feeds or live streams. That's why you see a lot of people with, the phone stuff and everything like that. It's great for gaming, great for the stuff that they, that aspect of it. But for the live stream, unfortunately, YouTube is probably still the best platform. Rumble is more on the conservative free speech type thing. It's a little harder to navigate as a content creator putting stuff in. But, YouTube, I'll put it on there. It's not like I'm big news. I got, not like I have 100,000, followers on a live stream. I'm just doing this. It's keep me sane, keep me talking to people, kind of reach out and, talk to the friends that are out there, instead of calling everybody. This is my way of doing it. So you guys can jump in the chat, keep yourself busy, have fun. It's a lot of fun. Talk whiskeys, talk whatever, you throw out ideas. I'll talk about it. Jeff tells Shannon I only speculated her, but just, I know it's not her. Must have been one of the kids, and I know it ain't Dennis. So, well, no, I'm not quitting. There's time to wrap things up, see what's going on. I'm watching the, so Paul didn't just bring out the old granddad regular, whatever, the $20 ball. He broke out the 16, which is probably $150, $200, lock case bottle. Well, on the Rams, I have no clue who Davante Adams is. I don't know who he is. Receiver. I'm guessing receiver. The NFL is more passing now than running, so I don't know. I'm guessing he's not a. Well, Paul knows. Paul Davante. Oh, God damn it! You guys are gonna make me look it up and see who this dude is. I can only do so much. Yeah, this is what Paul's working on. Old granddad 16. And Jeff is on the... that's what he's working on. Yeah. I don't know who Davante... Metcalf. Yeah, you guys talk football. Yeah. Yeah. No, I really don't watch NFL that much. I don't care. When they went woke, and it's all sports. You know, I just it's a burr in my saddle, I guess. But it's play the game, let people enjoy the sport. I don't need any bullshit. You know, just play. And I finished the Russells. Whew. It's like coming to the finish line. They're all empty. Did my job. And to recap this whole thing before I sign off, it was McKenna, number 1. Eagle Rare, number 2. Baker 7. Russells. I'm a Russell guy. Came in last. If you guys need to go out and get those bottles, get them. It's worth it. They're all good. But mix it up. You know, some of these independent places are making some good stuff. You know, just like the Redwood Empire stuff. Great. Great bottles. Can't go wrong with any of them. So, yeah. No, it's, I don't know who it was. I'm going to have to ask. I still feel bad. I did like a slight blame on Shannon, but you know, who knows? Who knows? So, yeah, I'm looking at the graph. It's going down. Minute 16, minute 17. So I'm going to wrap this thing up. That way, if anybody wants to watch it, you don't have to watch the whole 2, 3, 4 hours while you guys hammer out the chat there. But hey, I'm going to sign off. Thank you, everybody, for joining in, having a good time, talking shit. And 1 month, I'll be back. In the meantime, I'll throw some videos out there, review them, leave a message, hit the like button. And, you know, to get notified on these things, go over to the right side of your screen, hit the bell, and you can get notified on anything that comes out with my name on it. So I'm Matt. Thank you very much. If you guys need an alternative, Matthew Scott Project, trying to get that thing built up and help me out. The more people you tell, the more people watch, the more it's just, I'd rather work the hard way to get to where I'm at, you know? So I could pay an agency to pump stuff out. I don't want that. I want people to actually join me because I just talk whatever and could be good, could be bad. So, yep. No, she's not here. I think she's probably out on the deck drinking, smoking for the first time. So she ain't gonna, should be 1 drink, 1 smoke, and she's done. So, all right, I'm Matt. I'll talk to you later. Signing off. Talk to you later.